WRLL Berwyn Chicago. And online, listen live at realoldies1690.com.
Real Oldies 1690.
Welcome to the Real Oldies Chicago Top 20 Countdown. I'm Ron Smith, and this week we'll be counting down the top 20 songs here in town on March 26th and 27th of 1958.
20.
Our first artist was so popular in 1958 that he opened for Bob Hope in front of 98,000 people at Soldier Field here in town. A year later, he had his own TV show where his featured singer each week was a young Connie Francis. At number 20 this week, it's Jimmy Rogers and...
Oh, oh, well, I've fallen in love again. Oh, 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 oh. Many's the time I've been two-timed, many's the time I've been stung. Many a honey took all of my money, but that was when I was much younger. Made up my mind to be careful, made up my mind to beware. I was all right until Saturday night. I met a gal with the goldenest hair. Oh, oh, well, I'm falling in love again. Oh, 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 oh. I thought I wouldn't get caught again. Never in 100, never in 1,000, never in a million years.
Never in a million years.
She had the bluest of blue eyes. She had the cherriest lips. Shouldn't have kissed her, I tried to resist her, but one kiss and I was a goner. I couldn't run if I wanted, I couldn't run if I tried. Saw what I liked and I liked what I saw, and my heart went along for the ride. Oh, oh, well, I'm falling in love again. Oh, 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 oh. I thought I wouldn't get caught again. Never in 100, never in 1,000, never in a million years.
Never in a million years.
That was the end of my roving. Now that it's over, I'm glad. Through gallivanting, I got in the slant, and I'm a ring-a-ding daddy, rocking a cradle at night time, living and loving each day. Got me a wife, she's the light of my life, and when I kiss her good morning, I say, oh, oh, well, I'm falling in love again. Oh, 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 oh. I thought I wouldn't get caught again. Never in 100, never in 1,000, never in a million years. Never in 100, never in 1,000, never in a million years.
Never in a million years.
Oh, 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 oh.
Number 19. Oh, Julie. Oh, Julie.
Oh, 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 Julie. You'll never know how I love you. Oh, 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 Julie. A teenage dream that can't come true. I see you, Julie, each day as you walk by. But maybe someday, Julie, I'll be the apple of your eye. Although you're older than me, it makes no difference, you see, as you are my shining star. You've heard a passion for love and jealousy, my dove. Well, that's the way I feel about you. I need you, Julie. You'll never know how my heart yearns. Oh, please, please help me. My love just burns and burns. But someday, Julie, when I'm as old as you, I
19 this week in 1958, a five-man group from Cumberland High School in Nashville, the Crescendos, with Oh Julie. This next artist was appearing once with his wife at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas when he got a throat infection and couldn't go on. His wife was getting ready to go on stage solo when there was a knock at the door. It was Frank Sinatra. Don't worry, he told Edie Gourmet, I'll do the show with you. You get the feeling that Steve Lawrence got better in a big hurry. Steve has the number 18 song this week with Uh-huh, Oh Yeah.
Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love my lovely love. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love the truly true. Uh-huh,
Oh yeah, I truly love my love. Oh yeah. Gonna hold my baby close to me till I'm trembling with ecstasy. When she kisses me, it's so sublime. Love my baby with a love divine. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love my lovely love. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love the truly true. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I truly love my love. Uh-huh, oh yeah. Gonna buy my baby diamond rings, pearls and rubies and a lot of things. Gonna shower her with gifts and wealth till my baby loves me for myself. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love my lovely love. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love the truly true. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I truly love my love. Uh-huh, oh yeah. Gonna go right out and rent a car, take my baby out beneath the stars, kiss her lips that taste like cherry wine, show my baby a real good time. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love my lovely love. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love the truly true. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I truly love my love. Uh-huh, oh yeah. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love my lovely love. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I love the truly true. Uh-huh, oh yeah, I truly love my love. Uh-huh, oh yeah.
26 miles across the sea, Santa Catalina is awaiting for me. Santa Catalina, the island of romance, 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 romance. Water all around it, everywhere. Tropical trees and the salty air. But for me, the thing that's awaiting there, romance. It seems so distant, 26 miles away, resting in the water serene. If I'd word for anyone, even a Navy, who would float me to my island dream. 26 miles so near yet far, I swim with just some water wings and my guitar. I could leave the wind, but I'll leave the guitar for romance, 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 romance. 26 miles across the sea, Santa Catalina is awaiting for me. Santa Catalina, the island of romance. A tropical heaven out in the ocean, covered with trees and girls. If I have to swim, I'll do it forever till I'm gazing on those island worlds. 40 kilometers in a leaky old boat, any old thing that'll stay afloat. When we arrive, we'll all promote romance, 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 romance. 26 miles across the sea, Santa Catalina is awaiting for me. Santa Catalina, the island
Four preps come in at number 17 this week with 26 miles. And how much preppier can you get than four guys who went to high school and college together? At number 16, a song co-written by the singer's mother. She had been writing songs for some time, but her son thought they were too sad and slow to record. He told her to write something up-tempo and fun. Well, Mrs. Ella Holly came back with the chorus to Maybe Baby. Her son, Buddy Holly, finished the song, and his group, the Crickets, had their next top 20 hit.
Maybe, baby, I'll have you. Maybe, baby, you'll be true. Maybe, baby, I'll have you for me. It's funny, honey, you don't care. You never listen to my prayer. Maybe, baby, you will love me someday. Well, you are the one that makes me glad, and you are the one that makes me sad. When someday you want me, well, I'll be there. Wait and see. Maybe, baby, I'll have you. Maybe, baby, you'll be true. Maybe, baby, I'll have you for me. Well, you are the one that makes me glad, and you are the one that makes me sad. When someday you want me, well, I'll be there. Wait and see. Maybe, baby, I'll have you. Maybe, baby, you'll be true. Maybe, baby, I'll have you for me. Maybe, baby, I'll have you for me.
After Buddy recorded the song, Mrs. Holly had second thoughts. She was worried what they would say at the Baptist church about her writing a rock and roll song, so she asked Buddy to keep her name off the credits. Coming up, a song inspired by the classic Rocket 88 as the Chicago Top 20 Countdown continues on Real Oldies 1690.
Upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
Real oldies, real oldies 1690.
I'm Ron Smith, and we're back with the countdown. This next artist says he got the idea for the opening of his song from Jackie Brenston's Rocket 88. The words he got from a disc jockey named Jimmy Pennick, who was famous for saying, "Good golly, Miss Molly." It's number 15 this week from Little Richard on Real Oldies 1690.
Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the bone. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the bone. When you're rocking and a rolling, can't hear your mama call. From the early, early morning to the early, early night, when the come Miss Molly rocking at the house of blue light. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the bone. When you're
when you say I'll be true. Do you mean every word that my ears have heard? I'd like to know which way to go. Will our love grow? Are you sincere? Are you sincere? Are you sincere when you say you miss me? Are you sincere every time you kiss me? And are you really mine every day, all the time? I'd like to know which way to go. Will our love grow? Are you sincere? Are you sincere? Are you really mine every day, all the time? I'd like to know which way to go. Will our love grow? Are you sincere?
Andy Williams has song number 14 this week in 1958 with Are You Sincere? This next artist was a regular on Don McNeil's Breakfast Club on radio here in Chicago. Then she'd race across the river to the Wrigley Building to sing on Mike Douglas's noontime TV show on NBC. At number 13, here's Betty Johnson with a little help from the song's composer Fred Ebb as The Little Blue Man on Real Oldies 1690.
One morning when I was out shopping, though you'll find it hard to believe, a little blue man came out of the crowd and timidly tugged at my sleeve.
I love you,
Said the little blue man.
I love you to bits. I love you.
He loved me, said the little blue man, and scared me right out of my wits. I hurried back to my apartment. I rushed in and I closed the door. But there on the desk stood the little blue man, who started to tell me once more.
I love you,
Said the little blue man.
I love you to bits. I love you.
He loved me, said the little blue man, and scared me right out of my wits. For weeks after that I was haunted, though no one could see him but me. Right by my side was the little blue man, wherever I happened to be.
I love you.
One evening in wild desperation, I rushed to a rooftop in town, and over the side pushed the little blue man, who sang to me all the way down.
I love you
Said the little blue man.
I love you to bits.
He loved me, said the little blue man, and scared me right out of my wits. I whispered, thank goodness that's over. I smiled as I hurried outside, but there on the street stood the little blue man who said with a tear in his eye,
I don't love you anymore.
Music
Number 12.
You love me, please don't tease. If I could hold you, then let me squeeze. My heart goes round and round. My love tumble, tumble me down. You leave me restless. Well, I shake all over, and you know why. I'm sure it's love, honey, and that's no lie. 'Cause when you call my name, you know I burn like wood in flame. You leave me restless. Ooh, baby. Crazy. You're much too much. Honey, I can't love you enough. It's all right to hold me tight. But when you love me right. Don't be shy. This love was meant for you and I. When rain, sleet, or snow, I'm gonna be wherever you go. You have left me breathless. Breathless.
Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. For love may come and tap you on the shoulder some starless night, just in case you feel you want to hold her. You'll have a pocket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy, save it for a rainy day. For love may come and tap you on the shoulder some starless night, and just in case you feel you want to hold her, you'll have a pocket full of starlight. Pocket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy, save it for a rainy, rainy, rainy day. For when your troubles start multiplying, and they just might, it's easy to forget them without trying, with just a pocket pocket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day.
His 14th and last number one record. Perry Como is number 11 this week with Catch a Falling Star. Into the top 10 now with a guy who hosted horror films on television in Philadelphia, but was never allowed to watch them as a kid himself. John Zachary played a character called Roland on Shock Theater. He was so popular, 10,000 people showed up to meet him in an open house at his TV station in 1958. So Cameo Records in Philadelphia decided to release a novelty record with Zachary. It was Dick Clark on American Bandstand who called him the Cool Ghoul. Here's John Zachary and Dinner with Drac.
A dinner was served for three at Dracula's house by the sea. The hors d'oeuvres were fine, but I choked on my wine when I learned that the main course was me. The waitress, a vampire named Perkins, was so very fond of small gherkins. While she served the tea, she ate 43, which pickled her internal workings. The scalpels go on the left with the pitchforks. Igor, Igor. What a swimmer is Dracula's daughter, but her pool looks more red than it ought to. The blood stains the boat, but it's easy to float, 'cause blood is much thicker than water. Old friend, how are things in Transylvania? For dessert, there was batwing confetti and the veins of a mummy named Betty. I first frowned upon it, but with ketchup on it, it tasted very much like spaghetti.
Ironically, 9 years later, he became one of the nation's first underground disc jockeys in New York, which he did until the early 80s. Coming up, a song written while traveling down Interstate 95 as the Chicago Top 20 Countdown continues on Real Oldies 1690.
Real oldies 1690.
On with the countdown, a journey from Baltimore to Washington, D.C. takes only about an hour. But in that hour, Huey Piano Smith and the Clowns created their only top 10 hit. Their driver had an expression he used constantly. Don't you just know it, honey? Don't you just know it? So the group worked up a song around the expression. In fact, they even had time to write its flip side, High Blood Pressure. Here's Huey and the Clowns with Bobby Marchand on vocals and Don't You Just Know It. 9.
How can you let go by you?
Don't you just know it? Baby, don't believe I wear two left shoes. Don't you just know it?
everybody's going out and having fun. I'm just a fool for staying home and having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. A bad mistake I'm making by just hanging around. I know that I should have some fun and paint the town. A lovesick fool is blind and just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. I bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charms. But I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I've thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charms. But I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I've thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me.
The flip side of that song was the original version of I Can't Stop Loving You, and the A-side was his only top 10 pop hit. At number 8, it's Don Gibson with Oh, Lonesome Me. Next, a Philadelphia group that sang on the street corner, but they were smart about it. They sang on a street corner where a record producer lived. He eventually got them a contract and helped them create one of the anthems of rock and roll. At number 7, it's true. Rock and roll is here to stay. Just ask Danny and the Juniors.
Rock, oh baby, rock, oh baby, rock, oh baby, rock. Baby, rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I hear what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. We don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and
Number 6.
Does she love me? It's too soon to know. Can I believe her when she tells me so? Is she fooling? Is it all a game? Am I the fire or just another flame? A one-sided love would break my heart. She may be just acting and playing a part. If she don't love me, let her tell me so. I won't hold her if she wants to go, though I'll cry when she's gone. I won't die, I'll live on. If it's so, it's too soon, way too soon to know. If she don't love me, let her tell me so. I can't hold her if she wants to go, though I'll cry when she's gone. I won't die, I'll live on. If it's so, it's too soon, way too soon to know.
A version of that song by the Orioles was a #1 hit on the rhythm and blues charts in 1948. Pat Boone has number 6 a decade later with It's Too Soon to Know. This next song goes back a long way, too. Rudy Vallee took it into the top 5 20 years earlier under its original title, The Butcher Boy. But in 1958, Italian guitarist Lou Monte gave it a new title, Luna Mezzomare, Lazy Mary.
5. C'è la luna menzumara, mamma mia, mamma di dare. Figlia mia, cosa dare, mamma mia, pensaccia tu. Se te piglia lo pesciaiolo, isso va, isso viene, se lo pesce a manatena. Se ci ingappa la fantasia dei pescioli a vecchiuzza mia, la riola, pesce fritto e baccalà, uè compa, no calamara già giaccata. Second stanza. C'è la luna menzumara, mamma mia, mamma di dare. Figlia mia, cosa dare, mamma mia, pensaccia tu. Se te piglia lo polizia, isso va, isso viene, sembra scoppetta a manatena. Se ci ingappa la fantasia di scoppettia, vecchiuzza mia, la riola, pesce fritto e baccalà, uè compa, una scoppetta già giaccata. And now for you nice ladies and gentlemen out there who don't understand the Italian language, I'd like to do 2 choruses in British. Lazy Mary, you better get up. She answered back, I am not able. Lazy Mary, you better get up. We need the sheets for the table. Lazy Mary, you smoke in bed. There's only one man you should marry. My advice to you would be is to pay attention to me.
You'd better marry a fireman, he'll come and go and come, zembla bomba manadena. Zitchingapala banda zie de bomberia vigyutsanie, la la di la, vishivrita bakala, we gumba na bombina jajakata, oh gumba gamme voglio marita, ciamana vagliotta gamme voglio marita, ciamana vagliotta gamme voglio marita, ciamana vagliotta gamme voglio marita. Hey!
He was 38 years old before he had his first hit song, but Lou Monte made up for lost time, selling 6 million records in the next decade. Coming up, Father Knows Best, as the Chicago Top 20 Countdown continues on Real Oldies 1690.
Sociable, look smart, keep up to date with Pepsi. Drink light, refreshing Pepsi. Stay young and fair and debonair. Be sociable, have a Pepsi.
Real oldies, real oldies 1690.
I'm Ron Smith, and we're back with the countdown. By 1958, Connie Francis had released 9 records, none of which had made the charts. She still had one last recording session, but was already planning on becoming a secretary. With 16 minutes to go in that last session, she recorded a song her father liked just to get him off her back. 4 months later, Dick Clark played the song on American Bandstand, and Connie was able to forget about shorthand and typing. At number 4 this week, here's Connie with Who's Sorry Now?
Sorry now. Who's sorry now? Whose heart is aching for breaking each vow? Who's sad and blue? Who's crying too? Just like I cried over you. Right to the end. Just like a friend. I tried to warn you somehow. You had your way. Now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. Right to the end, just like a friend. I tried to warn you somehow. You had your way. Now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now.
They're really rocking in Boston and Pittsburgh, PA, deep in the heart of Texas and round the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis and down in New Orleans. All the cats wanna dance with sweet little 16, sweet little 16. She just got to have about a $500,000 famed autograph. Her wallet filled with pictures. She gets them one by one. Becomes so excited. Watch her look at her run, boy. Oh, mommy, mommy, please may I go? It's such a the grown-up blues. Tight dresses and lipstick. She's sporting high-heel shoes. Oh, but tomorrow morning she'll have to change her trim and be sweet 16 and back in class again. But they'll be rocking in Boston, Pittsburgh, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, and round the Frisco Bay, way out in St. Louis, way down in New Orleans. All the cats wanna dance with sweet little 16. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, 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 boom.
Call my baby lollipop, tell you why. It's sweeter than an apple pie. Now when he does the shaky rock and dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Sweeter than candy on a stick, huckleberry cherry or lime. If you had a choice, you'd be your pick, but lollipop is mine. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, 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 boom.
Crazy way you thrill me, tell you why. Just like the lightning from the sky. He loves to kiss me till I can't see straight. Gee, my lollipop is great. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, a lollipop.
The Chordettes with the number 2 song this week, it's Lollipop. And then there was one. Well, actually, 2. You see, there were 2 versions of this song at number 1 on the charts this week. Amazingly, though, the song was originally a B-side. The group that first recorded it was afraid of releasing a song that mixed rock and roll with alcohol, so they made it the B-side of a song called Train to Nowhere. But when a Cleveland band leader named Eddie Platt recorded a cover version, they started promoting theirs as well, and it became the first rock and roll instrumental to reach number 1. Over the years, you've heard the Champs recording of this song more times than you can count. So let's hear the version by Eddie Platt that got the ball rolling for Tequila. He hit the chart one more time with a cover of the instrumental song Chihuahua and was never heard from again. Eddie Platt shares the #1 spot this week with his version of Tequila. And there you have it, the top 20 songs in Chicago on March 26th and 27th of 1958. If you missed any of the songs, the list is available online at realoldies1690.com. Next week, we'll do it all again.